当。Come. I can help with all your equipment needs. Of course. Anything else? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Use it right, you hear?
Oh! I'm listening. You're... See you around.
What is... How splendid. Right. That concludes business.
It's you. What is it? Allow me. I see. Perhaps we'll meet again.
If you... How come? You're doing me, I trust. I suppose.
Yeah. I see.
Very...
Be on your way.
I'm listening. Very well. I'm over here. What did you want? Oh. Yes? Indeed, I do. What greater enjoyment is there to be had? There's no feeling like your heart throbbing in a fiery duel. Both giving their all, knowing what will happen should they fail. Dodging your opponent's blade by a hair's breadth. Bring me along when you face skilled opponents. I won't forgive you for keeping all the fun to yourself. Understood. That's about it then.
Oh, you came! Have you got something to say to me? Our conversation is done.
How are you doing? Something? You've got... Fine by me. Both of them practice the Tennen Rishin Ryo of swordsmanship. You might call them my students, but that's not how I'd describe our relationship. We've trained under the same roof, shared our hopes and dreams. They are my comrades, my family, my truest of friends. Soji, in particular, lost his parents as a young boy. He's lived in the dojo ever since. He is family in all but name. Toshi wasn't born into a samurai family, but he worked his way up to the part. Just like I did. Ah, I see. Mayoli.
What do you want from me? Do you have some business with me? Very nice. And what might that? It's my job to instill order among the soldiers. A thankless job, to be sure. But you can't command respect without a bit of fear, can you? I hate to say it, but the Shinsengumi is a ragtag bunch. They need constant discipline, lest they let their enemies, or their allies, get the best of them. Hence our strict code, which culminates in a fitting punishment for those who dishonor the way of the samurai. Ritual suicide. All right.
I'm glad to see you. True. All right then. Be seeing you. I'm glad. Really? What would you like me to work on? What would you like me to work on? I have a hunch you will be back again. Am I right?
Did Ryoma make it away without any trouble? Sorry I couldn't be there for the send-off. Now we can't afford to ignore what happened at the Tarada Inn. But we still don't know the true course of events. Kondo and Hijikata were away from Kyoto, serving the shogunate, which puts both of them out of the picture as suspects.
If the Satsuma Choshu alliance searches for the culprit in the open, we'll only incur the wrath of the shogunate.
And that's where you come in. We want you to infiltrate the Shinsengumi and sniff out the culprit from within.
I leave the matter to Katsura's judgment.
I knew you'd be on board with the idea. You can handle yourself and adapt to the unexpected. Well, perhaps some of them already know of you, but with a little disguise, no one will notice, I'm sure. You can learn from me. Come to Nishi Honganji Temple once you're fully prepared. You need to be ready to pass the initiation. How are you? This place is being used as a Shinsengumi outpost. The arrangements for enlisting have already been made. Thanks to a Satsuma connection, they're expecting a skilled Ronin to join their ranks. You've got a Shinsengumi uniform already, haven't you? You should change into it now. Unless you can uncover who orchestrated the attack on the Tereda Inn, it won't be safe for Ryoma to come back. I know you're up to the task. The stakes are high, but I'm counting on you. Huh, that's what I like to hear. Saigo and I will be praying for your good fortune.
You must be the new recruit. I've heard much about you.
I've heard talk of your skill with the sword.
but a lot of the men here like to talk big. So I'll have to see it to believe it. Have I seen you someplace? Now there's a fearsome look. I expect great things from you. Though I swear I know you from somewhere. I didn't mean anything by it. I apologize. I haven't introduced myself. Shinpachi Nagakura. And this cold fish is Hajime Saito. Saito, show the new recruit around our outpost. And make sure you put them through their paces. Make sure you listen to Saito's every word, you hear? His skill is peerless. Don't upset him or you're done for.
Good grief. Not a chance. Nagakura's superior to me, no question. He's just testing my patience, as usual. The training facilities are just over there. Let's head in. Seems we're just in time for a session. You won't make it into the Shinsengumi without some skill at the sword. It's time to show me what you're worth. Try taking him on. Good. I have high hopes. You did well, but I'd like to see a little more. Now, I'd like you to face him. Don't disappoint me.
What's the verdict? Think they've got what it takes?
The technique is certainly interesting. Not bad at all.
Well, coming from you, I'll take that as a high compliment. Now, what say I grant them the honor of a bout with their superior?
Nagakura is in a different league from the other members you fought. Fancy your chances?
Haha, don't you worry. No one's going to die. No need to hold back, newcomer. Throw everything at me. yields! You're no joke.
Most intriguing. Besting Nagakura is no mean feat. Right then, follow me.
Ah, you must be the newcomer. Could you come here a moment? Sorry for interrupting. But even in this state, I thought I should at least introduce myself.
This is Soji Okita. Neither I nor Nagakura are his match in swordplay.
That's all in the past now. Now that I'm bedridden, I don't amount to anything but dead weight. If you want to improve, Saito could teach a thing or two, I'm sure. He's peerless after all.
Okita, I'll go on to the dojo. Send the new recruit over once you finish talking.
So then, why do you want to join the Shinsengumi? Oh, so you consider yourself quite capable then? I would love to have faced you. But you can see my difficulty. By the way, haven't I met you somewhere before? I seem to recall meeting someone rather like you. Oh, is it now? Well, pardon me for that strange line of inquiry. Saito's waiting, isn't he? You should get going. I'll see you later.
Let's begin.
Holding their own against Saito.
Saito cornered like that?
You're strong, that's for sure. There are few amongst our number who would be a match for you.
That is no exaggeration.
Why? You could go toe-to-toe with Kogoro Katsura or Ryoma Sakamoto. Those names must have reached your ears, I'm sure. Fine words. I hope to see you live up to them in battle.
Right. I think we can make use of the new recruit. Any objections?
Not from me.
There's someone else I'd like to introduce you to. Follow me. There's an officer I'd like you to meet, Kashitaro Ito. A man so sharp he can tell you where the world is going and exactly how it's going to get there. Suzuki, I pointed him out before, is Ito's younger brother. He's important to know too. Leads one of our units. Now, after I introduce you to Ito, I'll speak with him in private. You are to use any means necessary to listen to our conversation. Understood? Ito, I've brought you a new recruit. Their swordsmanship rivals that of myself or Nagakura.
Well, you must truly be something to earn such praise from Saito. I am Kashitaro Ito, Shinsengumi's staff officer. The Shinsengumi is made up of the most elite warriors in Japan. Against the Shogun's cowardly retainers, we are as a tiger to a house cat. This country's very future will be decided by our actions. You would do well to be mindful of the power we wield. As you should. By all means, put that sword arm to use in service of our cause. I expect great things from you. By the way, Saito, can I have a word with you?
That will be all. Dismissed. Listen to our conversation from outside and make note of every word. Got that? Go. No. I was just asking the newcomer to train the men. Someone so skilled should be able to oversee fencing drills, I thought.
With Kondo and Hijikata absent, and Okita ailing, now's the time. No one can stop us from breaking away from the Shinsengumi.
But without us here, the... Enemies of the shogunate lurking in Kyoto may grow bold.
The attempt on Sakamoto at the Terada Inn failed to rouse either the Satsuma or the Choshu. We needn't worry on that account. We are gathering in Aburano-koji to discuss precisely how to break free. I expect to see you there.
We're finished. You can come out now. Fine work playing the spy. I doubt Ito noticed a thing. You must have heard it yourself, but let me state, Ito is a traitor. I'm keeping watch over him at Kondo's orders. There was an assault at the Terada Inn recently, where Ryoma Sakamoto was attacked. You hadn't heard? He recently became a bigwig in the anti-shogunate forces, prompting Ito's attempt to off him at the Terada Inn. In a nutshell, yes. There's a rumor going around that it was our work, but neither Kondo nor Hijikata were involved. Ito's true intent was to tarnish the Shinsengumi's reputation, and to ascertain the plans of the anti-shogunate forces. What we learned is that they can't afford to make any big moves right now, which led to Ito concluding the time was right for him to make his move. I'm going to rid the Shinsengumi of Ito's faction. I know you've only just enlisted, but I will need your help. Meet me at Aburano-koji. That's where we'll do it.
drawn here by the sweet scent of gunpowder? However good your gun, you might as well be wielding a club if you can't hit anything. How about a bit of training? All right, let's see what you've got. You're quite the shot, huh? Consider me impressed.
You look like you have some skill. I have a favor to ask of you. A hulking man calling himself Benkei has been appearing on Gojo Bridge at night. He attacks every samurai he sees, and claims the arms and armor of those he's beaten. Did you have to say it out loud? My reputation would suffer if this were to become public knowledge. That's why I'm seeking help in a place like this. If you can defeat that man and recover my possessions, you'll be well rewarded. Excellent. Now I'd thank you to see to it promptly. Just take care to be discreet. Don't breathe a word of this to a single soul or bring anyone with you.
All those who are distant, give ear! All those who are nigh, bear witness. Benkei is my name. Come, who dares to battle with me? You there, champion! Take us! Once more onto the breeze, dear friend! Once more! Once more! This done, I thank thee, brave champion. Would seem I acted somewhat rashly, and yet I regret nothing. such a meddling artist! Now your time to pay! Who the hell are you?
Thanks. You're pretty tough, huh? I was just on my way to Nanzenji Temple. Perhaps we'll meet again. Howdy. Come over here. I've got something to ask you. I really owe you for your help the other day. And knowing what you can do, I'm hoping you'll help me again. You see, I've been going to the Nanzenji Temple as part of my 100 pilgrimages. But of late, thugs have taken to squatting there. Needless to say, this causes problems not only for me. They harass everyone on the premises, both worshippers and caretakers alike. Will you help me drive the thugs out of the temple? I simply must finish my 100 pilgrimages, no matter what. Oh, you're not familiar. It's said that if you worship at a temple or shrine 100 times, your wish will come true. It's a fine thing to show one's faith and reflect upon oneself, of course. But the specific number and rich reward are what appeal to me the most. Thank you. Now then, let's strike while the iron is hot and get to it at once. Well, ain't it a beaut? They say that even the master thief Goemon was struck dumb by the view from above. There they are, the blaspheming scoundrels. Come on, let's teach them a lesson. All right, let's ride on. Took care of the whole lot. Now then, shall we go pray? I'll go pray then. Hey, you're welcome to join me, you know. Thanks to you, I can continue my 100 pilgrimages. I'm truly grateful. Oh, didn't I mention it? My wife is Japanese, you see, and she's carrying our child. Wanting to be a good husband, I asked her if there was anything I could do for the two of them, and she told me about the 100 pilgrimages. By the way, what was it that you prayed for at the temple? If you don't mind my asking, that is. But I've only just told you about my wife. You're pulling my leg. Still, I appreciate the sentiment. You have a good heart. Well, it's past time. I was on my way. I really can't thank you enough for everything. So long now, and take care.
How are you? Been well? Taken any photographs lately? I'd love to see them. Be sure...
I trust. I would. How? I am ever so happy to see you again. Will you be... back soon?
What brings you here? I like...
Can I... Tom?
What's going on with... I shouldn't... Huh?
Welcome! I'm blessed to have your patronage. Anything else? What do you need? Later then, and take it.
Hello there. Everyone still at a bit of a loss after what happened with Genzui. Now we're allied with the Satsuma. The time is ripe. I need to pull myself together. Speaking of the Satsuma, one of their men demanded a duel. some time ago. It was quite a while back. Do you remember? I'm embarrassed. That means a lot coming from you.
Katsura, there's just no way we can assent to this. You want us to join forces with those who drove Kusaka to his death?
I assure you, it pains me too. I didn't expect you to come around to the idea just like that. Which is why I prepared the banquet for us with the Satsuma. On their end, Okubo will take the lead. Kuroda's lot will be attending too. It'll be a good chance to see if they're worthy of our trust. Don't you think?
Very well then. I shall take the measure of the Satsuma and decide for myself.
If possible, I'd like you to attend as well. What do you say? Good. I've made arrangements at the place nearby. Come by later. Right. Let's go. Okubo of the Satsuma is running late, it seems. However, I did see the man who sent me that letter. This is a hot-blooded gathering. It'll be interesting to see how this unfolds. Sorry for the wait. Let's begin, shall we?
Katsura, remember that duel we had? I have to say, I was rather disappointed at the time. You had no clue who I was, but let me go free. Too soft for a samurai. And now we are to stand shoulder to shoulder. We Satsuma despair.
You're a fool! Katsura sees further into the future than either of us. If he let you go free, he had a good reason.
It didn't really take much.
And that's why you let me go. Because you were afraid of earning the ire of the Satsuma. Utter cowardice. You there, Yamagata, was it? If you dislike what we have to say, come and silence us with your fists. Perhaps then I'll reconsider.
I'd be only too delighted. I don't need a weapon to take down the likes of you. You'll soon regret disrespecting Katsura and the Choshu.
Hey, cut it out! I don't think there's any stopping this now. I swear, Okubo has my head for this.
Don't worry. Just let them have at it.
Osaka Katsura! Brave people of Choshu! My pride! He remains unshakable!
One wrong move is all it takes for a ghost to come crashing down. You should know this!
Weren't you supposed to be a coward?
I don't understand. How can I expect anyone to follow me?
I thought you were all talk, but you're not bad.
I, too, underestimated your strength. Katsura, I ask you, forgive my rudeness just now.
Sobering up, are we? I'm glad you put on this feast. It was worth it just to see that tussle.
Overthrowing the shogunate won't be the end of it. We'll need good, reasonable men like Katsura here to right the course of our nation.
Thank you, everyone. Now, let's get back to enjoying the feast. My apologies for dragging you along to this, but I have to say, seeing you fight never fails to impress. In fact, that particular display made me want to try my luck. Why not go around with me? I'll be waiting out back for you. Right, let's begin. I like to think I know your abilities better than anyone. That's to say, I won't hold back. Nakamura said that I'm too soft, and I am. He's such a fool. Good! I'm starting to warm up. I'll never stop walking on path. Do you hear me, Kusaka? Nakamura. And I see Okubo has finally arrived.
I see from that jewel you aren't as soft as I thought.
Your resolve is clear for all to see. Did you plan this little display from the start?
Of course not. I just fancied brushing up on my swordplay. I'm delighted you enjoyed what you saw, regardless.
A likely story. Well, as your partner in this alliance, I liked what I saw. I warn you, I intend to rely on your sword arm.
I can't believe Okubo and the others were watching. Thanks to that unexpected audience, it seems the alliance will hold a little longer. The nights worked out beautifully, thanks to you. Though it was hard to ignore Nakamura's provocations at first. Honestly, I have my own doubts about whether doing things my way will really be able to change Japan. I do have a vision, and everyone's been good enough to follow me. But behind closed doors, I worry all the time. What's your opinion? Am I doing things the right way? True enough. That's exactly what I want. I will not stop until we know the answer for certain.
looking after yourself?
I'm listening. Of course, that's fine by me. It's not often you extend an invitation like this. Right. What was it you wanted to talk about? Well, I'm a little taken aback, but I've been thinking the exact same thing. I was trying to work out the best way to approach the subject myself, but you've beaten me to the punch. I'm no match for you. In other words, I accept. Let me be by your side, now and forever.
I've been waiting. It's so... Go ahead. The country will undergo change very soon, I believe. At the cost of countless lives. But though my brother and my husband are gone, they live on in us. Like everyone, I must keep forging ahead. And then one day, I'll look upon a Japan reborn. Together with you, of course. The country, but... and then... Go ahead. All right. Is something the matter? I will be going now.
What's the matter?
You're not...
See you around.
Do I look like I have the time for chit-chat? Hurry it up. You've done well. Try to stay out of trouble, you hear?
Thought you might show up. Need some... This is... Go. That?
Can I help you? Tom. Be seeing you then.
You came. We'll begin once Ito's men are here. This is your first official mission. Is there anything you need to ask? I haven't mentioned this to him. He suspects I've been making moves in secret. There are plots everywhere. Weirs within weirs. I'll tell you everything if we make it through this. He should be here any moment. Not as our ally, but as our enemy. Todo and Suzuki are part of Ito's faction. Good men, both of them. But we have no choice. Good. That saves me some trouble. Todo and his companions are masters of the sword. This will be quite the fight. Are you fully prepared? Good. We'll ambush them as they return.
Come to this, just as Ito had stated words. And Ito, we can fight the world free of conflict and bloodshed. No use. Ito isn't here.
So you've come. You never reach my brother. Japan to a brighter future! No one must get in his way! I have failed you, brother.行きます。
Don't rush. Take your time. Is that all? Very well. Thanks for your patronage.
Think you outwitted me, do you? Ha! It's you who has been cornered. I thought you had something. I was wrong.
one who fights without the higher purpose. The only claim at being a samurai. Why can't you see it for the farce it is?
God!
You were too clever for your own good. It made you think all those around you were fools. Which is why you couldn't bear to serve under Kondo, so earnestly devoted to the shogunate. I'm lucky I had you covering my flank. With that, we've excised a cancer from the Shinsengumi. I don't know who you are, but it's time to stop pretending you're one of us. I've seen more than my fair share of plots and schemes. I just had a feeling. See you around.
Ah, it's you. Quite a pathetic sight, aren't I? I don't want to wither away on a stone. If I'm going to die, I want to burn like a firework. But it seems that's too much to ask.
Tuberculosis. It's already ravaged much of his lungs. I'm afraid he's too far gone. I've already done everything I could.
Damn it all. Takasugi can't leave us so soon. It's not yet his time.
There's been a talk of a samurai researching a cure for tuberculosis. Rumor has it he's had a breakthrough. They say he's hidden himself away in a hut on the mountain's northeastern suburbs. If you can smoke him out, he might be able to help. Just to be clear, even the Westerners haven't found a cure for tuberculosis. You'd be a fool to get your hopes up.
If there's even a sliver of hope, then we have to try, don't we? I'll make my way to the mountain at once. Meet me there, all right? I've spoken with the locals and gotten an idea. The hut of the samurai in question ought to be halfway up this mountain. We need to get that medicine for Takasugi no matter what. Come on, let's go. Oh, I should mention that some suspicious samurai were seen heading up the mountain not long ago. We'll want to stay vigilant as we go. But why is this samurai holed up in a hut in the mountains? He must have some reason.
Barbarian and loving scum, prepare to be cut down.
Enough! What crime have I committed? You! Ah, thank you. Isn't it? What brings you all the way out here?
I heard talk of a samurai looking for a cure to tuberculosis. You wouldn't happen to be the man I'm looking for?
Guilty as charged. At least, I don't know of anyone else who fits the description. The soil and the plants here are useful for my work, and being somewhere this remote discourages interruptions.
You have to help us. Someone's life depends on it.
I see. So that's why you sought me out. Very well. I've formulated something that might be able to help. But it's further down the road and there might be more interruptions. Might I ask you to be my escort? Oh, good. I'm not really one for slashing and stabbing. Shall we be off?
Meet your retribution.
It's a good thing you came with me. Well, I'll grab the medicine. It should only take a moment. I trust you remember the lengths we went to acquiring that soil from the bamboo trees. After much trial and error, I finally succeeded in turning that soil into this. I should say, I don't know for certain that the medicine works. For all I know, it might make your friend worse. Are you sure you want it? I see. You don't have the luxury of time. Very well then. This is yours.
What else can we do? If there's any hope at all that this works, we can't afford to hesitate. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm heading back first to tell Takaski.
I'm not sure who it is you're trying to save, but I hope they recover soon.
Out of my way! I have to leave!
Out of my way. I've got 1,000 things to do. Now you want to stand in my way too? Look, I'm fine. I've got to do what I can, while I still can. Even now, our comrades are fighting to bring down the shogunate, shedding blood for our cause. While they risk life and limb, I can't, I won't lie useless in bed. Nonsense. There's no cure for tuberculosis. Now, get out of my way. I'm warning you. I won't hold back. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind going together with you. Ha! choose a suitable place. I have a feeling you are special. I'm of no use to the Kiheitai in my current state. Fine. I won't fight this anymore. I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. But I will go quietly and leave our mission to the rest of you. Medicine. That will never work. I just can't win with you. Fine. So I'm supposed to drink this then?
It's amazing that you're already up and about, Takasugi.
Amazing is right. I can't tell if I should be more shocked or impressed. While I suspect the drug has had some effect, I dare say you were saved by your sheer will to live, or your stubborn refusal to walk through death's door.
I'm still kicking thanks to you all. Now I just need to decide how to use my newfound vitality. That's for sure. A few things, and then some. But I've still hardly accomplished anything. If life should grant greater opportunity, then life is the way forward. With the life I've been granted, I will finish the task of overturning the shogunate. Then, I will look upon a new Japan with my own eyes. Whatever the future might bring, I cannot wait to see.
Welcome! I'm blessed to have your patronage. Later then. And take care. I'm blessed to have your patronage. You got it. Anything else? Later then, and take care. I'm blessed to have your patronage. It'll mold to your body with use. Anything else? It'll mold to your body with use. Anything else? Later then, and take care.
See any horse you like? Sure. Anything else? Of course. Thank you for your See any horse you like? Thank you for your custom.
I'm glad... Really? Oh! It looks like you have quite the collection. Good work. I have a hunch you will be back again. Am I right?
そういうことだ。そうそうってことらしいんだが。そうだな。つまりだな。そうだな。それからと思うだろ。いや、それがさ、その後。そういうことだ。その後でな。ってことらしいんだが。そしたらつまりだな。そうだろ。それでと思うだろ。そうだな。いや、それがさ、そういうことだ。そうだな。でな。ってことらしいんだが。つまりだな。興味深いな。と思うだろ。その後。いや、それがさ、そうでしょ。そしたらでな。そうだな。